it's finally here! My Christmas book haul. I know it was Christmas a few weeks ago, but I had to wait until I got back to my flat in London before I could film this video. But we've waited long enough, I think, so instead of dilly-dallying, let's just get on with it, shall we? Some of these books were gifts and a couple of them are books I bought with money my granny gave me for Christmas. So I'll go through the ones that were given to me as gifts first. The first one on the top of the pile, so the one I'll start with, is The Thing Around Your Neck by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. This was a gift from my wonderful friend Lauren over at Reads and Daydreams here on YouTube, and she picked so well for me, guys. I haven't read any Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie yet, but I have been meaning to get to her, especially over the last few months. It's been getting to a higher and higher point in my priority list because I think she's absolutely fabulous. I've watched videos of her speaking online a lot, and she's just an incredibly intelligent and eloquent woman, and I'm so pleased to finally have my hands on some of her fiction. I believe this one is a collection of short stories. The next one I have was also a gift from a booktuber, and it was from Simon over at Savage Reads, and it's just another wonderfully thoughtful gift, and it is The Secret Loves of Geek Girls, edited by Hope Nicholson, and this is various different contributors including Margaret Atwood. It's also a really wide range of things inside, so there's actual pieces of prose, short stories, there are short cartoons, illustrated stories, cartoons in different styles. When I say short stories, I should have really said essays because this is all non-fiction, and they're all personal stories from the contributors about life and love, and it just looks absolutely fantastic. The next two I have on my lap were from my parents. They were chosen by my dad, and they are The Amazons, Lives and Legends of Warrior Women Across the Ancient World by Adrienne Mayer, which just sounds fantastic. This is a non-fiction book, pretty obviously about the Amazons, who are of course legendary female warriors from Greek mythology. I believe the book also looks at comparable groups of women in reality to the Amazons, so it seems like it goes above and beyond the Greek myths themselves, so really excited to learn more from this one. The next one is still on the Greek theme, but it is fiction, and it is some of the plays of Aeschylus. This is his Oresteia, which includes Agamemnon, the Libation Bearers, and Eumenides. And the reason why this copy is so special, if you haven't seen these little green books before, is because it is a lobe, and lobes contain both the ancient text and an English translation. So each spread is like this. I don't know if this is a bit washed out, but on this side it has the ancient Greek, and on this side it has an English translation, and then there's some notes on the translation as well. And truly any ancient scholar needs to acquire a collection of these throughout their career. I already have a small selection, and this will add to that. The plays themselves are ancient Greek tragedies, and actually the three together are the only surviving complete trilogy of plays. Greek tragedies were always performed in trilogies, so it is pretty special that this one survived in full. The next two books are gifts, and then I have three books that I've bought myself. So both of these books were gifts from my also spectacular friend Jen here on Booktube. Of course, Jen, Simon and Lauren will all be linked down below, but you've heard me mention them many times before. And Jen also picked out some really thoughtful gifts for me. The first one is a novel, and it's My Name is Leon by Kit de Wall, and loads of people have been talking about this. It's been in quite a few people's favourite books of the year videos, and I am really excited to have my own copy. It follows two siblings whose skins are different colours, and they're in the foster system, and I believe it's the younger boy, who is the Caucasian boy, gets adopted, whereas his older sibling gets left because of the colour of his skin. So I think this is going to be really poignant, probably quite harrowing, but hopefully really insightful as well. So I just can't wait to get to this after all the rave reviews I've heard. Jen then got me a collection of poetry, which is Measures of Expatriation by Vanni Capildio. This is published by Carcanet Press. This apparently contains themes of racism, politics, gender, all themes I love in my poetry, but I'm also sure that the prose will be absolutely stunning because I know Jen has amazing taste in poetry, and I know that Jen adores this collection because she said so. So I'm really excited to get to it. But then we have the three books I bought myself with some money I was given for Christmas. The first one I got in a second-hand shop for £1.50, and it's in really good condition. It's also a book I've been meaning to read for years, and another one Jen loves, and that's Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro. And this book, I believe, is a dystopian novel. There's a film based on it, which I haven't seen but can watch once I've read the book finally. I believe it follows 3 people who are raised in a school kind of cut off from the rest of society, and when they reach their 30s they realise that their upbringing hasn't been all they suspected it was, and the way in which they've been raised is actually to prepare them for something. So sounds really dark and intriguing. We then have another one I've been seeing in tons of people's favourite books of the year, so I just decided to go for it and pick it up myself, and that's The Unseen World by Liz Moore. I don't know terribly much about this. I actually don't think it's exactly what I thought it was when I bought it, but so many people seem to adore it that I'm sure there's still something for me to get my teeth into when I do pick it up. From the back I gather that it's about a girl growing up in the 1980s whose father is a pretty brilliant computer scientist but is now suffering with Alzheimer's, and he leaves her a floppy disk with information that she never knew about him on it. So it's about her discovering new things about her father and growing up dealing with the situation that she's in. So yeah, like I said, just rave reviews is what I've heard about it. And then lastly, I bought myself a cookbook, and that's Naomi Smart's cookbook, Eat Smart, What to Eat in a Day, Every Day. My only annoyance, and I don't know if you can actually see this because of the lighting, but there's a big dirty mark across the front. Never mind, that doesn't take away from the quality of what's inside, and it looks amazing. There's already a few recipes I'm going to try out ASAP. Here's one of the kind of full page spreads of ideas for meals you can serve. That's obviously lots of Greek food, and I love me some Greek food. This is what I plan on making this weekend, and it's beetroot burgers, which I'm so excited about because I love beetroot, so I'm so excited to make those. And yeah, tons of this looks really tasty and doable, which is what I need. I'm also just trying to cook more this year and to cook food for me to take to work for lunch as well. Generally just cook more good food, so I'm really excited to make some of the stuff in here. It ranges from like breakfast to soups to smoothies to desserts to salads to dinners to lunches to snacks. There's so much in this book, and it was like half price when I bought it online, so I'm really pleased with this actually. Naomi Smart is quite a big YouTuber if you're not familiar with her face, so you can obviously check out her channel as well. But that's my Christmas haul. I do actually have a stack of books in my room, which include a couple I bought myself before Christmas and ones that were sent to me by publishers, so you can be expecting another haul quite soon. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this one. Do let me know if you've got any thoughts on any of the books I mentioned in this video, and I hope you're all having a lovely start to the new year. Bye guys!